your government, led by the Republicans, Donald Trump, Republicans in the House, Republicans in the Senate, are doing it on purpose just because they hate Obamacare, and you're the one that they're going to screw in the process to get rid of it. All right, well, among all the stuff that's going on right now, to make matters worse, so we have a shutdown. We have a president who is basically going insane using our troops in our cities. We also have the added benefit / BS of our coffee is now more expensive. So as many of you know, I am half Colombian, half Mexican, and both sides really love coffee. So I'll probably have close to 5 to 6 cups per day. Why is our coffee going up? Well, surprise, surprise, we don't really make enough coffee in this country for the demand that we have. We have a couple places that make coffee, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, but really that's about it. So we import most of our coffee. Most of the places we actually import our coffee from is actually Brazil.
I want a party, I want a song.
Not Colombia, Brazil. Why does that matter? Well, our idiot of a president has decided to put a tariff on Brazilian goods, including coffee. Why? Not to benefit you, not to somehow get us a better trade deal in some other area. Quite the opposite. Brazil has decided that they're going to put in jail their former president, Bolsonaro, who attempted to have a coup. Does this sound familiar? Bolsonaro and Trump are buddies, like buddies, all the time, hanging out. His family actually campaigned for him in Florida, campaigned for Trump in Florida, the whole 9 yards. So in order for Trump to get his buddy out of jail, he is putting a tariff on Brazilian goods, 50%, including coffee. So starting in a couple of days, you're going to see coffee start going up in price. When that price goes up, just think about it. It is a Trump tax because Trump wanted to put a tariff on Brazilian coffee to help out his buddy Bolsonaro. Just the elite taking care of the elite, and you're paying for it. We're in a government shutdown right now. Why are we in this fight? Well, it's very simple. Everything is really expensive. I just talked to you about coffee. Groceries are really expensive. As some of you guys know, I have 3 kids. They love their strawberries. They love their blueberries. You can never buy enough. Milk we go through gallons of milk every week in my house. The prices are going through the roof. Luckily, of course, I can afford it. But I remember growing up poor. I remember having to stretch every dollar. Food is really goddamn expensive. It just is, right? The basics are expensive. Buying a cheap car does not exist anymore. Getting a cheap rent does not work. Now, 24 million people that receive affordable health care are going to have their premiums increase starting November 1st because these guys, Johnson, Trump, Thune, all these Republicans who promised to keep costs low, aren't going to renew the ACA tax credit, Obama tax credits, right? And so what happens is people are going to lose their insurance. People are just going to have to pay more for their insurance, which means they're going to have to cut somewhere else. Or if they do lose insurance, even if you're not on Obamacare, you're going to end up paying more because premiums are going to go up everywhere, right? So what is in total really happening here? We're getting screwed by the high cost of everything when it comes to food. Oh, and energy is another thing we'll talk about at another point. Because of tariffs, we're seeing costs of everything going up when it comes to buying cars, getting a house, everything else like that. And now these idiots are going to add on top of that premium increases for 24 million Americans. About, in Arizona, it's going to be hundreds of thousands of Arizonans that are going to end up seeing their insurance premiums double. For a family of 4, think about this. Family of 4, you're looking at potentially more than $4,000 a year increase in premium. $4,000. When you're barely making it by, adding an extra $400 cost out of the blue, isn't very helpful. And the fact is, your government, led by the Republicans, Donald Trump, Republicans in the House, Republicans in the Senate, are doing it on purpose, just because they hate Obamacare, and you're the one that they're going to screw in the process to get rid of it. So I hope you can enjoy some cheaper coffee while you can. Talk to your Republican members of Congress, especially the ones in swing districts, and remind them, you promised you're going to run on bringing costs down. When is that going to happen? Because right now it's only going the opposite. I hope to see you again. Bye.